All right, happy Wednesday, everyone. Nice to see you all. I hope you are all ready for yoga. I know we all need it today. We're going to get started in the seat. And whether you stayed up late watching all the things, updates, or you went to bed, whatever, or if you don't care, that's good too. We are going to start with breath work and then get into our class. So have a seat, maybe sit on a block or a pillow or anything like that. Get the wiggles out here. Good. And then go ahead and find your tall spine. And when you're ready, just exhale out all your air, sigh it out. Nice, Melissa. Again, breathe in. Sigh it out, exhale. Good. A few more. Inhale here. Exhale. We're going to do one more together. Breathe in all the way in. Breathe out, let it go. All right, start to empty out completely. Natural inhale, no length, just breathe in. And then breathe out. All right, and then from here, we're going to start to count our breath now. So just empty out your lungs again, let it all go. Good. Inhale here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Hold here. Take in more air. And slowly exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Empty out. And then this time, inhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. Take in more air here. Pause here. Hold your breath. Good. And then exhale here for 8. Nice, Josh. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty out completely. Good. All together here for 9. Inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Engage your core. Hold here. Slowly exhale here for 9 and 8, 7. Control the breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty out fully. Last one all together here for 10. Inhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Hold and pause. Good. Nice, Parker. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We're going to take it down. Inhale for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause there. Pause for 9. Exhale for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Empty out. We're gonna do one more all together. Inhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Good. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Easy inhale here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No hold, just exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Inhale here, natural inhale, no count. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great, really good. From here, interlace the hands, switch the shin that's in front, take the arms up, look up, and then take a side bend to the right and back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Good. Leslie, inhale, and then plant the hands, find your tabletop. We'll meet at the mat. Keep this steady engagement of your breath. So now that we've expanded the lungs fully, start to breathe. Inhales for cow pose. Exhales for cat pose. Start to move your spine a lot. Try to bend the elbows here so you can really get into the inside of the shoulder blades. When you press into your cat, you can tuck the tailbone slightly so you can really feel the back body expand, like you're spreading the rib cage apart here. Yes, very good. Start to add your own organic movements, maybe moving the hips. Remember to keep in motion with the breath. You can start to breathe in and out through the nose here. Nice, Sarah, looking good. All right, and then from here, come forward, lower the thighs onto the mat, find your seal pose. Keep the arms straight for this one. Look up towards the sky, and then start to look to the right and look to the left. So holding this position here, feeling any cracks along the upper back, shoulders. Good. Come back to center, release the legs, come all the way down to the floor. From here, walk the hands a little bit closer to your chest and then inhale to your upward facing dog or cobra. So your thighs can stay on the mat or press the thighs up to the sky. Knees don't connect to the earth for your up dog. Take your pick here. Strengthen the arms. Good. From your up dog, lower the knees and find your puppy pose. So crawl the chest forward, chest, chin, underarms open. Good. Hips above your knees. Yeah, very nice. And then from here, walk the hands back to your up dog position. Lift your chest into your up dog or cobra. We're going to do that a few more times. So lift, peel, whether you're on your knees or your thighs or off the ground. And then from here, slither back a little with the knees. Lift your hips, bow the chest forward into your puppy pose. Keep outstretching the arms, really feel that in the underarms. Good. Walk the hands closer to you. Inhale to your up dog. Maybe you can float it up. If you did cobra, maybe you can lift the legs. Last one here. Zip the inner thighs together. You got it. Keep looking forward. And then last puppy pose, lower the knees, bow the chest. Good. And then this one, next up is your chaturanga. So whether you want to do it on the knees here, like we already are on the knees, or into your toes, your choice. Good. From your chaturanga, nice, Melissa, press up to plank, and then down to down dog. Good. Right away, just awakening the front line of our body. We can hold a lot of tension there through the front line. Once you're in your down dog, start to walk it out. Bend one knee, bend the other. You want the hips to be really high here. Yeah, keep the chest open. Look towards the toes, look towards the heels. Good. And then hold your down dog. Try to keep the arms straight. Try to press some weight into the finger pads so it's not just the wrist here. Also bring some weight into the knuckles of your hand. Good. All right, we're gonna do something really coordinated here. So what you'll do is you'll lower the left knee down to the earth and then reach the right hand up into your modified side plank. Yeah, left knee down. And then take your right hand behind your head as you point the right elbow up to the sky. So you're really trying to open up through the chest here. If you want, you can start to lift the right leg, a little bit more strength. And then lastly, reach the right arm forward as you reach the toes back. Really, really stretching the entire right side of your body. You can remain here, or if it feels good, take a hold of the right foot and just begin to open up the entire front line of the body, the quad area, the chest, the tummy, the shoulder. Yeah, good. Very nice. Lower the hands, lower the toes, downward facing dog. Other side, lower the right knee. Open up the left hand up to the sky. Good. And then take the left hand behind your head. So I'm showing you the back view here. Just open up through the chest, really spread the underarms open. Let yourself have a little bit of a back bend here. Good. And then when you're ready, reach the left arm forward. You can also reach the left toes up, so you're balancing. But either way, still pressing the hips forward, trying to stay centered. When you're ready, take your foot and your hand connect and then open up through the chest, the heart, the hips, and the quad. Engage your right glute. Keep the right hip up. Good. One more breath. And then bring it down. Take the hands downward facing dog, release. From here, come forward, inhale to your plank pose. Walk the feet a little wider. You can do this on the elbows if you wish, or on the knees. Plank, chin off the chest. Widen the feet a little more. Good. And then from here, downward facing dog into a forward fold. Walk all the way back. Flip your wrists up so that you're able to stretch the wrists. Let your entire body fold forward here, wide legs, so legs as wide as the mat. And then walk yourself back to your plank. Inhale, come forward. So really just, feeling grounded here in our body, in our breath. Make sure your feet are wide. Create some space between the rib cage and the underarms. Yes, keep lengthening. You got it. And then walk all the way back to your forward fold here. Flip your wrists up. Give the wrists a good stretch. One last time. Inhale, come forward. This time, when you're in plank, you're going to shift onto the outer edge of the left foot and reach up the right hand for your side plank. So just getting into our strength right away, focusing the mind, calming the thoughts here. Your feet are staggered, so your feet are far apart. And then come down to your plank. We'll switch. Right hand down, left hand high. A little bit added on from earlier. One more breath here. Press the right hand away. Good. And then plant the hands, plank. Exhale back to your forward fold all the way to the back of the mat. This time we're going to stay here. Interlace the hands and then circle up, rise up
all the way up to the top, stand up. Once you're there, take the inside of your palms, point them up to the ceiling. Now that the inside of the hands are pointed up, take a side bend to the left and a side bend to the right. So what you're trying to do is really open up through the underarms, the chest, side to side here. Good. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Hold on to the ankles if you can. Start to look in and down. Look towards the back of your space. This time, interlace the hands behind you and then find your chest expansion. So we opened up the front line, we're opening up the back. Let your body hang heavy here, just let it go. Take the hands to your back pockets and then stand up. Exhale to your back bend. Support your low back here. Look up to the sky. You want your hips to be the furthest point away forward and your heels the furthest part back. Good. And then take the hands down the legs, come all the way to your forward fold. Hold on to the ankles again, elbows out to the sides. You don't have to straighten the legs, but if you want to, you can. Let your exhales be expansive here. And then take the hands to your back pockets once more, one last time. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale to your biggest back bend of the day or the week. Really pressing the hips forward, lifting the chest, lifting the shoulders, looking up, taking the chin, pointing it a little up towards the sky. Very good. Exhale, fold all the way down. And from here, walk forward to your plank, walk the toes back, send the right leg high, and then exhale, step the right foot in between your hands here. Take your left hand high to the sky here. Inhale. With your right hand high, begin to take circles like you're about to throw a baseball. Reach the hand up and then take the hand down. So go slow here, it doesn't have to be fast. Find the range of motion along your right shoulder. Good. From here, lower the hands and then lower the left knee. Interlace the hands together and then take the inside of the hands up to the sky. When you do this, lower into the right knee here, right hip. So palms pointing up, gaze up a little, and then find your deepest back bend and your deepest hip. So really let the heart open. Underarms, inside of the hands. Yeah, Kelsey, a little more. And then exhale to your half splits. Take the hips back, point the right toes to the sky. Try to do that without shifting side to side. Let's try it again. Interlace the hands, plant the right foot. Send it up. Again, hips low, chest open, underarms open. Keep looking up, breathe. Yeah, Avi, good. And then exhale, half splits. So fire up the core, fire up the glutes. One last, interlace the hands, take it up. Again, inside of the palms, point up to the sky here. Back away from the right foot, so still with the knee down, but lift up higher, so you're less bent in the hips. Take it side to side. Arms to the side, hands still pointing up, and then over to the other side. Good. Maintain the balance. One more. To the right. One more to the left. This time, release the hands to your heart and twist left elbow to right thigh. Very good. You can stay here or open up the arms, maybe lift up your left knee, whatever you want to do, but just breathe. We really want to rinse, detox, stretch, open all the tight spaces, especially after a week like this. Your release is pyramid. Take the hands down, take the left foot in. Inhale to a halfway lift, just reset. And then exhale to your deepest pyramid of your day, your week. You're really just letting the right hip pull back and your forehead pull down. So if you haven't done yoga in a little, you might feel this, but it's all good. Just breathe. Breathing through. You can even bend the elbows if you want to get lower. Very nice. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Lift it up. And then exhale, flow through your chaturanga. One exhale on the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send the left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Switch sides here. Good. And then reach the left arm high when you're ready. Inhale. And then open up, track the fingertips to the back wall, and then keep finding this rotation through the left side body. Yeah, good, Josh. Really reach the left fingers up, back, down. Try not to move the hips, only move the arm. You got it, Melissa. One last one. And then take the hands to the floor, lower your right knee down. We're gonna take it to the other side. So interlace the hands here, lift it on up. Same thing, inside of the hands up, and start to sit into your left hip, your left knee. Try to feel the core engagement as you do this. Hug your left hip in towards the midline. Yeah, a little bit more. Lean back, one more breath. And then exhale to your half split. Guide your left heel forward. Maybe starting out a little higher and then moving on closer to the ground later. Plant the foot, inhale, interlace the hands, palms up. Allow yourself to settle into the hips here, getting into that right hip flexor. Yeah, looking good, you guys. Underarms really open. Exhale to your half splits. Maybe a little lower now. Last one, inhale, interlace the hands, reach up, lengthen. Exhale to your half splits. Holding this just a couple breaths longer. Maybe you want to bend a little deeper into the elbows, taking the forehead a little bit closer to your shin. Remember to point the toes up to the sky here. Don't worry if there's a little bend in the left knee. You can work through that as we go through class. And then lower abs pull in here. Plant your left foot down, inhale, reach the arms up, interlace. And then from here, back off from your left knee. Take the hands to your heart and start to twist over towards the left. Right elbow to left thigh. Once you find your grip, you can float the right knee or you can float the arms. Relax the left shoulder away from your ear. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Keep your steadiness. Yeah, you guys looking good. Keep breathing. Right quad engaged if you're lifted. Everyone release to your pyramid pose. Walk the right foot in and straighten the left leg. If you can, frame your foot equally with your hands here. Just letting your left leg be as long as possible and then the right leg being as engaged as possible here. And no need to tense anything up, just relax. Yeah, feel the connection of the left ball mound of your foot into the mat and your left heel onto the mat as well. Good, chin into your chest a little more. From here, inhale, rise up, warrior one. Get low into your knee as if you were still doing that interlace move. Right heel down here, warrior one. And then exhale, plant the hands through your chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Taking it up now, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between your palms, and then left heel stays lifted, rise up to your crescent this time. From here, interlace the hands again, and then take the palms up to the sky. This time you're a little bit higher. Good. From here, keep the arms and palms up. Bend your left knee, hover down to the mat, and then straighten both legs. As if you're holding onto a bar up top, bend the left knee, hover down. Good, Sarah, good, Kelsey, straighten. Whoa, one more time, bend, lower, hover the knee. Nice, Brad, inhale, straighten. And then reach forward with the arms and the torso. Left heel supports you here, left toes. Take the hands behind you and then point the palms up to the sky. Pull the shoulder blades together. Right leg straight. Yeah, good, Josh. Lift the back of the head, everyone, a little bit more. Take the hands to your heart, then bend the right knee and pick it up to your warrior three. Just feel the intensity along the leg. Find your balance. Stay stable here. Warrior one is your release. Back foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then interlace the hands behind you. Lift your chest, chest expansion. On the exhale to your humble warrior here. Let the head travel down, as far down. Left heel grounded. Hands up to the sky. Good work. Take the hands to the floor. On an inhale, step up to your standing splits. Work through any heaviness. Just let yourself lift higher, float higher. Press into the right big toe as much as the right heel. One last breath there. Exhale, feet together in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, crow pose at the top of your mat or take it through your chaturanga. So plant the knees into the triceps, look forward, start to lift off. Hold for 10 breaths if you can, or hold plank for 10 breaths. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good, you guys. 3. Keep trying. 2 and 1. Step back. You are already in plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale up to your crescent lunge here. Hands are separated for now. Just find the pose, find the balance here. When you're ready, interlace the hands, take it up, and then just go side to side. Just evening it out here. Good. From here, reach the arms up and then interlace, keep the hands where they are. From here, hover your right knee. And then lift without moving the upper body, straighten the legs. Carrying the weight of your body here, bend. Inhale, press up, you got it. Exhale, bend, last one. Try to keep the pinkies interlaced and straighten. Good. From here, reach forward, arms forward. Strengthen the core, strengthen the back. You got it. Knees point forward, and then take the hands back, palms up. You can do this. Lift your palms up, energize the triceps, chin off the chest here. A little higher with the head. Yes, you got it. One more breath. Hands to heart, bend the left knee, take it up into your warrior three pose. If you need to touch the right toes down, that's fine. Just really tap into your strength, your focus, tap into the heat of our practice. Lift through the right inseam of your leg, you can do it. And exhale, release the right foot down, good. Warrior one, arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. And then inhale, chest expansion, lift, squeeze the shoulder blade. On the exhale, humble warrior, take it down. And you want to imagine that you're spreading the legs side to side apart, but you're also bringing them closer together. So there's this like push and pull in the legs as you lift the hands and lower the head. Trust your left quad, your left hamstring. It can carry your weight here. Place the hands to the floor. On an inhale, standing splits. Transfer the weight into the left leg. Start to lift the right leg up. If you've been holding the breath, try to breathe a little easier here. See if you can lift and slide a piece of paper underneath the left arch of your foot. Just a tiny, tiny piece of paper. Very good. You guys, one more breath. Exhale, feet together at the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, plank or crow, second attempt here. Lift up. 10 breaths again. If you are working on holding it to 10 breaths, that's all good. Maybe connect the toes behind you. You have to bend the elbows a lot like chaturanga. And then the higher you get onto the underarms, the easier to hold. 5 more breaths. Good. Step back. Chaturanga or opt out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work, you guys. Walk the hands to the back. Find your forward fold and give the wrists a stretch, just like the beginning. Maybe check out the hamstrings. Maybe you can get lower now. Maybe your legs are a little straighter. Place the right hand firmly onto the mat and then reach the left arm high to the sky. From here, take a bind. Left hand to the right hip. If you want a bit more strength, the right hand off the ground, reach it forward. And switch. Good work. Left hand down, bend the left knee. It's all good to be dripping sweat here. I am to reach the right arm up. And then take your bind. Right hand to the left frontal hip. If you want to add that strength in the back, reach the left arm forward. You guys, so good. Keep breathing. Everyone release down and then hands to the earth, frog pose. Sit the hips low. Use your knees, use your elbows, press the knees apart. Roll out the wrists a few times. And then here's your opportunity. You can take some frog handstands or straddle stretch. Lower the seat, come all the way down. Or plant the hands, be very firm in the arms. Press the back into like a cat pose position. Start to lift. And then just find your good hops there. Slow it down. Try to get rid of momentum. Yeah, that's good, Josh. And then you're going to want the knees into the chest there. Straddle or hops. Take 2 more, and then we will meet in our frog pose. Nice, Parker. We'll get another chance later. All right, from here, walk it forward, downward facing dog. Nice work, you guys. Send the right leg up. Exhale, step forward. This time, warrior 1. Take the hands to your hips. You have 2 options. You can do hold on to the elbows behind you, or you can do reverse prayer. You might have to lean forward to do the reverse prayer. Try not to strain the wrist. All right, from here, straighten the right leg. Whether you have your elbows, hands at hips, or prayer, come all the way down to your pyramid pose. Yeah, so good, you guys. It doesn't matter where your hands are, just make sure they're not on the ground. So we're going to try to balance here. Good, chin into your chest. Very nice. Release the left hand and then inhale the right hand high for your revolved triangle. Good. And maybe the right hand is on the hip crease, pulling that right hip crease back. And notice how much more open you are right now in this moment. Good. Bend your knee, right knee, and then inhale, lift up to your revolved half moon pose. Start to load up onto the right leg, just like warrior 3. You can stay there, take a hold of the right foot if you want, or left foot, into like a revolved half moon quad variation. Wherever you are, slowly release into revolved triangle, and then back down to pyramid. Inhale up to warrior 1, make it smooth. Interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, chest expansion. Lift the chest. You got it. Here, exhale to bound warrior 3. Come up, come forward. Heart's beating, that's good. You can stay in your bound warrior 3 or come down to toppling tree. Start to aim the gaze, the nose, the lips down as you lift the hands up. All right, only if you want, stay in warrior 3 or whatever variation that you want to do. Yes, looking good. Focus. Yes. So nice, you guys. Softly land. Inhale, warrior 1. And then exhale, chaturanga. Give your body a rest here. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. You want the legs to be like a little bit further apart here, side to side, but not too far forward and back. When you feel pretty good, take your variation. So hands to elbows, hands to hips, hands to prayer. You might need to lean forward. Good. Straighten the legs. Breathe in. Exhale, come down to your pyramid variation. Think of this as like the toppling tree, but this time your feet are on the ground, both of them. Now take the chin into the chest a little more. Look towards your right big toe. Use the leg strength to balance. You got it. Yeah. Really nice, Parker. Good, Leslie. Keep it up. Breathe. Still there. And exhale the right hand down here and reach the left arm high. Find your revolved half, a revolved triangle. And then if you can, try not to open up the hip to the left, only the torso. Your hips are still pretty leveled. And then Josh, bring your hand over the shoulder if you can. That left arm, closer to the wall a little. Yeah, there you go. And then when you're ready, you can stay here or bend the left knee, take it up to your revolved half moon pose. Bend the left knee for support. Turn the chest, yes. If you want, take a hold of the right foot. All right, only if it's not straining to you. Left knee bends a little. Protect your low back. Stay strong. Good, you guys. And slowly, softly release to triangle, revolve triangle, and then release to pyramid. Good work. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, bound warrior three. Whew, very, very strong practice today. Lean forward. Don't rush into this. When you're ready, toppling tree. It's just like standing splits and just like bound, any of humble warrior, all of those, same thing. Focus and breathe. One more breath. And release the back foot. Stand up, reach up, arms up, and exhale, take it home, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog, just rest. Doing really good. Look forward, bend your knees, and hop forward to the top of your mat and have a seat. Find your boat pose. Just do the boat pose with bent knees for now, but keep the heart lifted, keep the arms strong. So fun that we get to do this together. Just breathe. Legs, hips with distance, plant them down. Take the hands behind you, fingers out and lift up. Actually, fingers in or out to your tabletop. Reverse tabletop. Good, Kelsey, lift the gaze a little. And then exhale, sit down, lift up, boat. So we're really channeling our core strength. Yes, pull forward a little more. You can do it. Even if the legs are lower, that's not that bad. It's better to have the chest up. It engages more of your core that way. And then take the hands where you want it, feet down. Lift up, reverse triangle. Reverse tabletop. Breathe. Hips up, glutes engaged. All right, have a seat. This last one, legs straight. Or you can keep the legs bent. Just really give it your best here. Give it your all. You showed up today. Yes, shaking's good. It's all good. This time, plant the feet down, legs a little straighter, your reverse plank or reverse tabletop. All right, your choice. Reverse plank is a little harder, but if you want to bend the knees, reverse plank, your toes will be lifted, and then you want to press the toes down eventually. Make sure you feel safe. And good, have a seat. Hug the feet together, knees out to a butterfly position, a little bit in front of you. Hold on to the ankles, lift the chest, seated back bend, and then exhale, seated forward fold with your legs in a butterfly position. And try to pull on the ankles if you can, so you can get a little lower, but make sure your low back feels good. And then hold on to the calves or the ankles or the shins, lift up to your seated back, maybe the knees, lift up, seated back bend. Walk the feet forward a little more, seated forward fold. Try to get low here as long as your back will allow it. Look side to side, just work on the neck. All right, from here, straddle the legs, hold on to the toes, lift your chest up, and then exhale, come all the way down to your straddle. Stretch here. Good. And then inhale, keep the legs, inhale, reach up, and then take your open twist to the left. Maybe hands on your mat, or maybe right hand to your left toes. That's a little deeper if you can reach. And then inhale, arms up, then hands to your mat or to the right side, or take your left fingers to the right toes and look over the right shoulder. Inhale up, bring the legs together, reach up, sit up, move your seat around, and then exhale to your seated forward fold. Make sure there's enough space for your midsection. Widen the legs here. And you can bend the knees, no worries. Just find what works and what feels good. And very nice. From here, cross the ankles and then come down to your forearm plank. Really grounding, really strengthening class today, just to get our mind focused, to move some of that tension, that stress, anxiety that may have built up this week. And from your forearm plank, we'll take it up to dolphin. And then from here, you have lots of options. You can go into a headstand, forearm stand, stay in dolphin, a child's pose, whatever will serve you best right here. Go slow, feel your core activate. Take a breather in between attempts. Got 5 more breaths. Maybe walk it up if you're in dolphin. Walk the feet closer. Allow your arms to work for it. And you got 2 more breaths. Take your time though if you're doing something. And we'll all meet in your embryo or child's pose. Give yourself a break here. In your child's pose, maybe look to the right, maybe look to the left, just giving the neck a little bit more of a release. And then when you're ready, come forward into your downward facing dog. We'll take it into some deeper stretches now. Take the right leg up. Exhale into your pigeon pose. And try to scoot your left knee back a lot. And lift your chest. When you feel good, you can come down to the elbows. And then use this time to really, really relax. Just let something go here. Unclench your jaw, unclench your fists. Let your face be soft. Let your breath be soft. If you like to thread the needle in your pigeon pose, that'll be the left arm going to the right side. Crawl the hands back on an inhale. And then if you're available, you'll slowly bend your left knee and take a hold of it with your left hand. Your ankle, hold onto your left ankle with your left hand. Your left foot, maybe your left shin. And just, yeah, good. Hold on to that stretch for a couple more moments. And then very slowly release the hands. Tuck your left toes, send the right leg up, and shake out the knee. Maybe flip your dog here if you want. Going into your wild thing. And the feet down to the floor. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to the pigeon pose on the left leg. And get low. Find your depth here that feels right to your joints. Spend a few moments with the chest upright here. You're really feeling the length in the spine before you come down. So when you come down, you want to take that length with you. Yeah, good, Melissa. Lean a little bit more forward into the hands here as you start to relax everything. And inhale, bring the hands near your legs, and then very slowly take the right hand out to the side, bend the right knee, take a hold of the ankle, shin, foot, whatever is accessible, and then start to press into the left hand as you lift your chest. You can also hold on to the inside of the foot. I find the outside is a little bit easier to reach. It just depends on your arms and your legs. Hold onto that quad stretch just a little bit more. Also gets into the hip flexor here. And Kelsey, bring the right hip a little more forward if you can. And very slowly take the hands to the floor, tuck the right toes, lift the left leg up. Free up your left leg and feel free to flip into wild thing. Nice, you guys. Plant the feet down, lower the knees. You got two options. You got camel pose, or if you prefer wheel pose. So right now, wheel or camel. I'll do camel, you can do wheel. And start to upright the chest and then begin to lean into the back bend of your choice, whether that's camel or wheel pose. Good, you guys, very beautiful variations. Make sure you support yourself on the way up. On an inhale, lift up. Everyone have a seat. If you're in bridge or wheel, lay down. Take a breath here in your seat, one more breath. And then very slowly extend the legs out. We'll all meet laying down. So if you're in bridge wheel, we'll meet you there. And then we'll all do one bridge together. Interlace the hands underneath. Feel the support of the feet onto the earth so that you feel even more grounded. And then start to feel the elbows, the arms, forearms outside of the hands on the floor too. And slowly unwind, releasing the hands apart. On an inhale, legs up the wall. And then here, start to roll the ankles, let it feel really good here. You want the sacrum pressed super down into the mat. And grab your feet into your happy baby.
allow yourself to check out now. Just let your mind wander, let yourself breathe. And then any leg variation for your supine twist, bring the knees to the left as you gaze to the right. On an inhale, bring the knees in. Stack your left, or any, actually, do whatever you want for the legs, and then look over to the left. Knees to the right. And then bring the knees in. If there's any final poses like shoulder stand, anything you want to do here, you can. Otherwise, start to lay down. Find your resting pose in your Shavasana. We got 2 lovely minutes in our Shavasana here. Inhale, deep breath. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Breath in. And a breath out. And start to let go even more here. Relax the face. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Let the legs go. And then open up your hands here. Just let any of that tension, any of the need to control, all of that, let's just let all of that go. Taking this feeling of relaxation and strength and power into the rest of your week. Start to take a deeper breath in. Cleansing exhale through the mouth, release. And then start to awaken fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Interlace the hands and then take that same stretch we've been doing all class. Hands up to the back. And then hug your knees into your chest, roll off to your favorite side here. When you're ready, we'll meet in a seated pose. When you're seated, start to roll the neck. And then from here, reach the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart as we bow forward, sealing in our wonderful practice from my heart to yours. Namaste.